but busy day, preparing for a trip to Vegas with my relatives, and then a little excursion from there to Utah to another relative that moved there that lost her husband. So, anyway, no excuses. I'm out here and walking and keeping it going ahead of my list. It is about 7:02 p.m. here in Boston. Again, it was kind of cool out today, rainy. Was in the mood, but here I am and keeping it going and hoping this inspires you. It inspires you to walk as well. I'm Steve Klein. Welcome to my wellness station. I go live every day, so click the subscribe button. I appreciate it. We're at 142. We're trying to get to 150 is the goal with your help. And hit the notification bell so you'll always know when we go live and you won't miss anything. So I had some health issues and I started the station a few years ago where I spoke about and I speak about how I took Advil, vomited blood, went through me in two different ways, and almost died. It was no joke, was hospitalized. And they didn't know if I had cancer or an ulcer. Thank God I didn't have any of that. And I had to get on Nexium because they told me I would. And I was on it for 10 years with lots of side effects. So interesting. Was chatting about some other things. And the other day talking about essential fatty acids. So I did a post about that. And it brought me back to other questions that people were asking on Facebook. And I spoke about yesterday about some of the signs that happen before something that happens, like what happened to me, that was life changing, which was tonsils. I had a tonsil issue. My tonsils were huge, size of golf balls. I kept getting, strep throat over and over again. And they pulled my tonsils out. Supposedly they grew back. I have no idea. But it was no joke. Very painful. I remember in my 30s, liquid Percocet, no joke. So I was mouth inflating balloons. I'm a balloon artist. And the pressure of those balloons, God knows what else that caused, or the powder by putting your mouth on it. Who knows? But I do know I have a hiatal hernia from that. So after going through all that, I got into my health and started taking this high-impact ginger turmeric muscadine, got off all the medication, and really got involved in wellness and taking care of myself and walking. I was always walking, but I really got inspired to walk this past fall more. My goal was always do 10,000 steps, and we had a wellness quest challenge that people downloaded this app called the Step Up app. And what was great about it was like you weren't walking alone. And, living in New England like today, it's crappy, a little cool. Don't feel like being out here, right? And, but I'm here, being consistent. And I'm hoping that this inspires you to do the same thing, along with, and thank you for the hearts. I don't know who you are, but love to know who you are, where you're from. If you're here for the first time, say hello. And if you're revisiting, say hello. I appreciate that. And so I can walk not alone and with you guys. Hey, hello there. Hello, hello. I'm good. How are you? And I can't see what your name is. Hello, hello. Hello there. Does that say Eve? Welcome. Let me know where you're from. I appreciate that. And I hope this inspires you to walk as well. Acquisition, okay? I'm not sure. But anyway, welcome everybody. And again, come walk with me wherever you're at, no matter what the weather is. Let's do it, okay? I like you too. Thank you. So, I just booked a trip to Vegas. I'm going back there. I live in Boston, and I'll be walking from there as well. I am going to a family event there of a life of celebration on my mother's side, and we're going to drive to Utah on that Saturday. And so I don't know if I'll be walking that day, but I'm trying to walk every day live. So, but I will be walking in Vegas and stuff, different atmosphere. You can walk wherever you're at too. And there's no excuses, no matter what the weather is, whether it's raining, snowing, whatever it is. Do your best to. I know I had a bad winter here in Boston. My intention was to walk, and I just couldn't do it for a couple months. And before that, I was walking a lot. So even though I'm moving on up to doing more walking, I'm at least coming on here live to inspire myself and you. It helps both ways, and to kind of be accountable to us. And don't give yourself any excuses, right? No matter what. Today, again, it's kind of cool, but there's people out here walking the track, as you can see. As I can walk here, not many, but it's very cloudy. But we're outside, and it's not snow, right? But it does feel cold a little bit. I can't wait till to get warmer. So we have extremes here. Sometimes it's too cold, sometimes it's too hot. I like it right in between. But such is life. So, but as you keep moving, like I always say, your body warms up and you get the blood flowing and you sleep better and so many great things. Eve, I think you've been here before. Welcome back. Good to see you. Glad you guys are here. So, is anybody here inspired to walk, even though you don't feel like? Are you walking as well? And where are you walking around? Where are you from? Put a comment. Love to know. And we always don't feel like necessarily doing things, but you fit it in and you feel better afterwards. And it's so true. So, we spoke yesterday about the essential fatty acids and how they're important for, healing the body and brain function and joints. And like I talked about the lungs, called the soft tissue. Again, I'm not a doctor, not making claims, but I did work with some naturopathic doctors who gave me some advice. And I also started researching on pubmed.gov to see different case studies of things on different issues that people may have with their health. And I just look at them and use them as a resource to think for myself and try to heal the body naturally. And of course, walking is totally free. It's part of it's just some time commitment and a commitment. And it's always great. It's a great start, and not to give yourself excuses to not do it, right? It's something you can do, and you can make a difference in terms of your health just with that alone. So that's why I started going live as well, and want to inspire people to do that, and no matter what. And like I said, for me, YouTube is such a great resource. I started doing these lives over a month ago, and it's been great because I'm not walking alone. And, because when I do walk for long periods of time, I'm on the phone, I'm doing different things, or I'm thinking, what I'm saying? It's definitely therapeutic. And like I said, today, the day just went right by again. And it's getting to be nighttime, the sun's going down, and it was cool and rainy. And the rain stopped, but just didn't feel like it necessarily. I said, I got to do it because I'll feel better afterwards, as always. So I have a friend visiting who I grew up with from Vegas, and I'll see her tomorrow night. Um, and I'll get my walk in before that as well, and just keep it moving. My cousin was watching this, and she was getting inspired. I go, yeah, you gotta walk, you gotta keep it moving, and that's the point. So keep it moving and keep yourself accountable. So I want you to keep me accountable. And if anybody wants to be accountable as well to me, start your YouTube station and walking, and let's be accountable to each other. I do have a wellness quest coming up in a few weeks. It's complimentary. Anybody like to join it, send me an email. My email is in the description. I don't care where you're from in the world, your full name, and we can join it. We have some of those on my station you can see in the past, people from all around the world, just being accountable to each other to be healthy, whether you want to lose weight, you want to get physical, you want to be more healthy, whatever your goal is, it doesn't matter. And the more the merrier. That's coming up. So looking forward to that. I always talk about what saved me, high impact ginger turmeric muscadine. I swear by it like no other. It's a private label. I can tell you how to get it if you want. To me, it helps with absorption, blood flow, digestion, immune support, and healing. Because, like we talked about the essential fatty acids yesterday, the body needs them, but it doesn't produce them. So it's so important you get them from eggs and salmon and other things. I take some extra products for that. It's really good for the brain. But if your body's not absorbing stuff because of things like bleeding your stomach like I did, taking Advil like I did, vaccinations, whatever it might be, there's always side effects. I'm not telling you not to do those things. I'm not telling you not to take medication. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is add in the nutrition. Look at it. Get the full picture. If there's an issue with your health and you can relate to that and you have an issue and your doctor tells you one thing, get another opinion. Get the full picture because they're only trained so much in nutrition. And if the body gets the right nutrition, you get the blood flow going, get the inflammation down, clean the gut up, okay, move, get your body moving, walking to get inflammation down. Great things can happen. And when your body gets things it needs, then it will use it properly. Otherwise, it doesn't work that well, right? Because of all the things that we've damaged. So, after almost dying and having signs before my main issue happened, like the tonsils, we got to pay attention to our bodies. That's what I'm telling you. So, that's why I like people asking questions. I like people sharing what they're going through. And I like to motivate people to walk with me so I'm not walking alone. And I want to hear your stories as well, because the person that posted something about their health on Facebook, I answered a question and it got me to tell her about essential fatty acids. It made me post about that. It reminded me some things, right? And I need reminders too. Even though I know stuff from trial and error and almost dying and working on my own health, I want to hear it and I want to support those people as they support me. So we're all in this together, what I call life and living another day, right? And keeping it moving. And that's health wise, mental wise, all that, all true. So my my suggestion is to show up, put it on your calendar each day, and walk just a little bit and see what happens. So again, this is all non-edited, all live, no AI here, okay? And I don't want that. But when it's over, I do a thumbnail, make it look pretty, and I do want to hear from people, obviously, and I do want you to subscribe because it helps me with the channel, which I appreciate, and I want to reach more people. And the goal is to hit 150. We're like 8 people away from 150 subscribers, so that'll be great for folks to do that, and also so that you don't miss me when I go live wherever I'm going to be. So all good stuff. I know that coming up this week it's supposed to be a little warmer. I'm looking forward to that. I think we're gonna have one really warm day, and I've been in here like every day for over 30 days. Sometimes I've been in shorts and t-shirts. Some days I'm bundled up like I am right now. And they say, wait 5 minutes. The weather will change in Boston, but wherever you're at, whether it's hot, cold, in between, rain, snow, wind, you don't feel like it, you're tired, you have a headache, you feel whatever, you have a bad day, just get on a walk and everything will get better, even if it's a little bit. Just don't give yourself excuses. Um, I always say I give a lot, I accept very little. And I do that to myself. I tell myself, these are my standards, what I expect. So people, I I recommend to be accountable to yourself, but who else will be? And if you treat yourself that way, I think it's great for your longevity and it's great for so many different things. And it's getting to that point and just moving a little. So if I'm inspiring you a little bit, that's great. That's the point. And I want you to inspire me. And like I said, like, subscribe, hit it. Let me know where you're from. And let's keep it moving. No excuses, everybody. And I'm glad I got out here at 7:16 p.m. in Boston. Over and out. See you guys tomorrow. You guys have a good one. Thanks for watching.